All right, 36th District Court is now in session. I am Judge Shannon Holmes, and I will be serving as the presiding judge on today. You are in my courtroom because you have traffic matters. We have two attorneys that are assigned to the assigned to serve on this afternoon. And so
Okay, what's going on in this case?
I'm sorry, please mute your device. If you have the ability, please place your name on your device. Also turn on your camera so we can see who you are, so that we can get you service, so that you don't sit around all day without being serviced. With that said, I am going to now assign all of the individuals to breakout rooms with the attorneys. So Mr. Reed, Mr. Fikens, why don't you all place your appearance on the record for me?
Good afternoon, Your Honor. For the record, Jesse Reed, Drug Vet, House Counsel, P23863, Judge. Thank you.
All right, thank you. And Mr. Fikens?
Thank you, Your Honor. Robert Fikens, P31894, House Counsel this afternoon, Your Honor. Good afternoon.
All right, very good. For everyone else, you will receive an invitation to a breakout room. Please accept that invitation so that you can speak with an attorney. Thank you. And then I believe that Attorney Goss is on, the gentleman that's here for the trial. He is here. I thought I saw him. And so Attorney Goss, do you want to go in a breakout room with the police, with our police officer? Attorney Goss. Okay, Officer Weinsack, can you unmute and tell me what case are you here on?
I am Dwayne Arley, Your Honor.
All right, you're here for the trial, is that right? And the hearings?
It appears so, Your Honor.
All right, very good, thank you. And so do you want to go in and speak with the city attorney?
Roger that, ma'am.
All right, very good. I'm just gonna add Arlie to your. All right, very good. And then there, Mr. Attorney Goss, can somebody call Attorney Goss and just let him know that the officer, he needs to go into a breakout room? Officer, I'm going. Oh, so you're not on, you're in the court.
Also.
Oh, okay. All right, I'm gonna send you into a breakout room, okay?
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, very good. You're going to breakout room number 2 with the sergeant. Very good. And then there is a gentleman that's on, says Zoom user. We have no idea who you are. Would you please place your name in the chat so that we can put your name on your device? Sir, unmute and tell me your name, please.
Oscar Aragon.
I'm sorry, 1 second. You're gonna have to spell your name for me. Spell your last name.
Arreguin.
All right, very good. Sir, you are going to get an invitation to a breakout room. Please accept it, okay?
Okay,
Thank you.
thank you.
Mr. Reed, an individual, folks are coming back. What happened? Sir, just 1 second. You're gonna get an invitation to a breakout room. Please go to it, okay?
Yes, Judge, thank you. I'm ready on one case that I'd like to put on the record now. It's going to be a not guilty plea, and we're going to ask for a trial date because it's an identification question, so whether or not this person actually received the ticket. And that's Mr. Daquan Anderson. You see a Mr. Tyler on the screen. Mr. Tyler is Mr. Anderson's witness and also his father. So we're ready on one matter, Judge, if you want to call that case.
All right, I'm going to have Miss Seelman, if you could call the case for Mr. Anderson, since we're getting a date.
Daquan Anderson. He has 3 tickets on the 1:30.
Calling case number SP 124-366, 36401, Daquan Anderson. It also has case number SP 124-36402 and case number SP 124-35720.
all right, Mr. Anderson, please state your name for the record.
Daquan Anderson.
All right, thank you, sir. Mr. Reed, you may proceed.
Yes, Judge. For arraignment purposes, my client would stand mute, waive formal reading of the information, and ask that the court enter a not guilty plea. We're also asking that this matter be scheduled for a bench trial date. My client understands his right to trial, and he is asking for a bench trial date, and he is doing this voluntarily. If the court wishes, I will do a waiver at this time, but I've already put it on the record.
Yes, you may.
Mr. Anderson, you and I talked about this case, and we talked about the facts of the case, and it's an identification case. And you're asking the court to schedule this matter for a bench trial for identification purposes, and this is a voluntary decision on your part to ask for a bench trial. Is that correct? Can you hear me? Or are you mute? You're muted,
Ask him
sir.
to unmute. Go ahead. Unmute, sir.
Yes, that's correct.
That's correct. You're voluntarily asking for a bench trial after we talked about the facts of the case and the identification question. Is that correct, sir?
Yes.
I'm satisfied, Judge.
Okay, very good. I am going to set this matter for a bench trial. I need to get a date, Mr. Reed. Give me 1 second. That bench trial date is going to be, I'll set it for June 3rd, Friday, June 3rd, 2022 at 1:00 p.m. Friday, June 3rd at 1:00 p.m. Anything else for my consideration?
No, Judge. Thank you, Judge. And Mr. Anderson, you heard that date, and Mr. Hyder, your witness, you heard that date also. Thank you, Judge.
Thank you. You all take care.
Thank you. I'm going to go back into the breakout room at this time, Judge, and get some other people.
All right.
Your Honor, we're ready on Arlie.
Okay, very good. Let's call Arlie. Are the parties back? Do I need to bring them back?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, very good.
Calling case number 217.
Wait, 1 second, 1 second. I need to move the parties. 1 second.
Okay.
All right. I think I moved everybody. Mr. Arlie, please turn on your video. All right, you may proceed, Miss Silman.
Calling case number 217-393-531, People versus Dwayne Arley. He also has case number SP 124-08601 and case number SP 124-08602. And also he has case number 217-393-541.
All right. All right, very good. Mr. Arlie, please state your full name. Uh-oh, I'm
You're on
sorry, you're
mute,
gonna have to unmute for me.
Hello,
Yes, sir. State your full name for me.
Dwayne Arley.
All right, thank you, Mr. Arlie. And then I'm going to have the sergeant unmute and state your full name for the record.
Sergeant James J. Winsec, Your Honor. Good morning.
All right, thank you. Good afternoon to you, sir. All right, Mr. Attorney Goss, if you could get your face on for me, and let's place your name on the record as well.
I'm in the courtroom.
Oh, that's right, you're in the courtroom. All right, I know your voice though. Place your
Excuse me,
appearance
Your
on the
Honor.
record.
Excuse me, Your Honor.
No, sir, hold on 1 second. Sir, Mr. Attorney Goss, please place your appearance on the record.
May it please the honorable court, Dante Goss, P 60162 on behalf of the people.
All right, thank you so much. Mr. Arlie, is there something you needed to add?
Say that one more time.
Is there something you want to say before I do your cases?
Yeah, I never spoke with an attorney.
He was in the breakout room with Mr. Fikens, Judge, when the city said that.
It's a dismissal, it's a dismissal.
All right, so he
It
doesn't
needs to
need
be
to speak
on
with
the
the
record.
attorney. Let me have the people
Okay.
make the record. Go ahead, Attorney Goss.
At this time, ticket ending in, ticket 21739353 and
Hold on, Mr.
54.
Goss. Mr. Goss, I don't have my docket with me, but are you dismissing all of the matters?
I'm dismissing the 2 tickets that the officer is here on. And
Okay.
no officers for the other matters.
All right, so those 2 are going to be dismissed. Did you want to give a few minutes to see if the other officers are going to arrive?
No, Your Honor, that's fine.
All right,
No,
that's
we stipulates a probable cause from the defense.
all right. Mr. Reed?
Yes, Judge, so stipulated.
All right, then all of the matters are dismissed without prejudice. Thank you, Mr. Arlie.
Yes, ma'am. You have a good day.
You do the same. Thank you, sir. All
Thank you,
right.
Judge. Thank you, Sergeant. Thank you,
Thank you,
City
Attorney
Attorney.
Goss. Yes, and thank you, Sergeant Weinstein. All right, let's keep going. Mr. Reed, you're gonna go back to that breakout room?
I'm gonna try and get back there and it back now, Judge. I was surprised by that case, but thank you, Judge.
All
I'm going
right,
back.
no
Thank
problem.
Attorney Reed, I'm not gonna set you up.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right, very good. All right, I'm going to head downstairs.
If the other officers call them. If the other officers come, I don't think they can show up. Okay. Still be called back. What's your? 248. 996. 4817. Thank you.
I'm back with it.
In the afternoon, we have a lot of names on the docket, but yeah, it's normal.
I'm back
for a
in-
lot of them not to show up. It is. Even though-
Are we in the courtroom?
Yes, we are.
A ton of people. Right. But no, you're right, a lot of them don't. They get cases and show calls and everything else. At the end of the day. So, but there are days that we can get our fair share.
I'm back in the courtroom with Mr. Louis Akins, and we have a plea ready whenever the court, because sometimes the judge can hear me. I don't know if she's listening or not, but we have a plea ready. Mr. Akins, just be patient. Thank you, sir.
Uh-oh.
You're on.
All right, Mr. Reed, you ready on Mr. Mr. Atkins case? Uh-oh, I can't hear him. Oh, he's on mute. Unmute, Mr. Reed.
Thank you, Judge. Yes, I'm ready on
Okay.
Mr. Atkins. So please.
All right, very good. Give me 1 second. I have, what am I breaking up over here? There we go. All right, I have the following for Mr. Atkins. I have case number SP 123-83941. Let me get this file. All right, Mr. Atkins, please state your full name for me.
Louis Charles Akins.
Akins, all right. Thank you, Mr. Akins.
You're welcome.
Mr. Reed, well, Mr. Akins, let me have you raise your right hand, please. Do you swear or affirm that the testimony you're about to give will be the truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes.
Thank you. All right,
You're
Mr. Reed, Mr. Akins has some other stuff outstanding here at 36th District Court. I'm not gonna take a plea and have him promise me to pay money or anything like that. And he's not done it in the past. I can't do that.
Well, Judge, if he has matters that are unadjudicated,
He does.
we need to take a look at those. He wanted to plead guilty today. There's only one matter on your docket, and that's a driving while license suspended. There was an offer, if he pled guilty to that, they would recommend amending that to failure to display, and he wanted to take advantage of that. But if he has other matters and we don't have offers on them, we'll plead not guilty on this and ask for a pretrial date and get the rest of these matters together.
Okay, well, what's wrong with talking with the attorney today? Is that an issue?
Well, Mr. Rosenthal's not here, but I assume we can talk to the inner city attorney. The city attorney would probably need to take a look at those matters that are unadjudicated. I don't see them as you see them, Judge. So could you tell me how many matters he has?
I'm counting them up now. So far,
There's a lot of them.
there's 2. Hold on 1 second. This is the 3rd one. Yep, here's the 3rd one. And then 5. There are 5 matters.
Well, we would ask for the city attorney.
And let me get that right. I'm sorry. Let me get that right. I think this one is a duplicate. So it looks like there are 3. Hold on. Oh, thank you. Let me look at this summary. Let me look at this one, because this one looks a lot better. And then he has a lot of stuff that's in default that he owes on. It looks like civil infractions. Yeah. Give me 1 second, because now I'm looking at something different. So I have those 2. So where would this matter? I found it. Yes. So it looks like he has 4 additional matters, and only, did you run him without the license number too? Because there's a printout in here that has far more than what's on this one. And that printout was just run on May 16th. And there are a number of default judgments and things of that nature.
That was without the,
Oh, let's look at this one. This one has far more on it. So, Mr. Reed, we probably won't be able to get that squared away today.
I'm thinking,
And I'm sorry.
This is more accurate. This is one today, it's just a different summary.
Yeah, that's a different summary. So he's got a number of things, Mr. Reed. I can't take a plea from him. And he owes us money on matters that are in default and all of that. What he'll have to do is we'll have to work out and package everything together, and he won't be able to get dismissals or reduction in charges until he's started paying us and pay off on his things. Yeah, I can't do that. I'm so sorry.
yes, Judge, that's understandable, and we appreciate that. What I would suggest is that today he's being arraigned on this one ticket. He's going to enter a not guilty plea, and we'd ask that
Okay.
this matter be scheduled for a pretrial date so that we can get all of his tickets together and work out some kind of package deal for him. Mr. Akins, do you understand what's going on? Or Atkins, I'm
Yes.
sorry. Okay, you want to clear up all your tickets, is that right?
Yes.
You want to get a driver's license, and the court wants to help you clear these matters up. But because of the number of tickets, we can't do it all today. So we're going to enter a not guilty plea for you and ask the court to set a pretrial date. Is that okay with you, sir?
Yes.
Judge, thank you.
All right. Very good. I will set this matter for pretrial, and Mr. Reed, would giving you a week give you enough time to work on this?
Oh, yes, Judge. If I can get a summary and get the ROAs and get a city attorney, then yes, Judge, absolutely.
All right, very good. And so I'm going to set this for pretrial. I'll set it for, the 23rd is highlighted. I don't know why. All right, I'm gonna set it for May 23rd, 2022. And for a pretrial, that is going to be set for, that would have to be on a Wednesday. Mr. Reed, I'll set it. Well, no, I'm gonna set it for a Tuesday. I'm gonna keep the case with you. I'll set it for Tuesday, and I'll set the pretrial at 9:45 a.m.
Excuse me, what
And
day is,
so-
what, you talking next Tuesday?
Yes, sir.
That's the 24th.
Yes, sir.
My
I'm sorry.
girlfriend
No.
going.
I said Monday, the 23rd.
Oh, okay, because the 24th, my girlfriend go in to have our child on the 24th.
Okay. All right. Well, we'll do the 23rd, okay?
Okay.
And then that way, Mr. Reed, I am going to have Ms. Stillman email this over to you, and you can get with Mr. Fikens, and y'all can look at this stuff. But yeah, he has a number of things.
Yes, Judge. Thank you, Judge. Thank you, Mr.
All right.
Atkins.
Very good. Thank you, Mr. Atkins. Hopefully we can get things worked out for you when you come back the next time, okay?
Okay.
Mr. Reed put his,
Oh, Mr. Reed, we need your email address.
Okay, I'll put that in. I'll send it in. I'll get it in, Judge. I'll
Or
give it to
you
the
can
clerk.
call and give it to, or you can call it to Ms. Stillman, call it in to Ms. Stillman.
I will do that. Thank you, Judge.
All right, very good. Thank you, Mr. Atkins. You are
You're welcome.
Akins, you are free to leave.
Okay, thank you.
All right. All right, now, I'm not gonna straighten out this one. Mr. Akins, you are free to leave, sir. Enjoy your day.
Judge, I'm gonna go back in the breakout room and see what else is ready. I'll return.
Yes, and let's have some else ready, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Officer, can you turn it? You turn it. Okay, thank you.
Mr. Fikens is returning with all of the participants, Judge. All the clients. And Mr. Fikens, I see you and Mr. Andrews.
Who else? Who else are we missing? Well, Mr.
Mr. Aragon, his camera's not on.
Sir, turn on your camera. It may have turned itself off. There you go. We shall begin with Mr. Aragon, okay? And then Mr. Andrews, I'll follow up with you.
I have case number SP 124-08651. Ms. Aragon, please state your full name for the record.
Oscar Aragon.
All right, thank you, sir. Mr. Fikens, how are we proceeding?
Well, Your Honor, I'd like to point out there are 3 matters set for this Wednesday with Mr. Aragon in front of you. And we'd like to bundle those, all 4 matters together, if we might, because we're seeking a bench trial date as there's a question of identity.
All right, can you place those other 3 case numbers on the record? And then Ms. Silman, I'll ask that you make sure all of these matters get placed on my docket with a future court date. What are the other 3 matters, Mr. Fikens?
I have SP 124-27931, SP 124-248061, SP 124-28062.
All right, very good. We will add those matters to the docket. And then please establish for the record, for purposes of arraignment, how are we proceeding?
Thank you, Your Honor. Your Honor, for purpose of arraignment, we would waive formal reading, stand mute, ask this court to enter a not guilty plea and not responsible plea. As to the substance of the matter, we would seek a bench trial at this date, as it is a question of identity.
All right, very good. I will schedule please establish for the record that your client is requesting a bench trial.
Yes, Your Honor. Sir, you understand, as we talked about, that you have a right to a jury trial, correct?
Yeah, sure.
And you wish to waive that right and have this matter heard, if it's going to be heard at all, by the court, correct?
Correct.
Are you making this decision freely and voluntarily?
Correct.
Your Honor, I'm satisfied as to his waiver of his jury rights.
I'm satisfied as well. I am going to schedule this matter for a bench trial on June 3rd, 2022, and that will be at 1:00 p.m.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Aragon.
All right, thank you.
All right, I didn't get his file, Ms. Tillman. All right, let's go to Mr. Andrews. By Mr. Aragon, you are free to leave the courtroom. And then I need Mr. Andrews.
And Judge, I want to point out preliminarily that there is a Thomas Andrews and a Thomas Eugene Andrews on the docket, 6 matters. They are both the same person. They're both the same person.
Oh, got it. All right, very good, very good. There's someone that joined on a Moto G Pure. Please turn on your camera so that we can get you service.
The person on the Moto G Pure, could you please turn on your camera and mute yourself?
There you go, for her. Oh, no, I need the bottom two. The bottom two cases. All right, there we go. All right, I have the following for Mr. Thomas Andrews, case number SP 1244908, counts 1, 2, and 3. And case number SP 1260250, counts 1, 2, and 3. Sir, please state your name for the record.
Thomas Eugene Andrews.
All right, thank you, and good afternoon, Mr. Andrews.
Good afternoon to you.
All right, Mr. Figan, your
Yes,
client
ma'am.
has the same issue. He has a number of outstanding matters here at 36th District Court. I don't know if your client was wishing to enter in any type of plea, but I don't accept pleas when they owe us outstanding things because you've already promised to pay or didn't pay. And so how would you like to proceed?
Judge, if I could have at least the numbers of the tickets that he owes money on so that. Yeah, I don't mean, Judge, I don't mean to put you through that, but
Oh, no, that's okay. We will work with it. We'll work with it. Hold on, I'm going to have, yeah, he's got some default judgments, everything. Miss Silman, can you send this one over to Mr. Fikens? Mr. Fikens, can you place your email address in the chat, please?
Yes, Judge.
Yeah.
To you, Judge, I don't see the.
Miss Silman, are you on there?
He can put it. It says, Judge Shannon Holmes, me. M.E.
I thought I'm the host, so that's
I'm the
why.
host, but I am signed on under your name.
Okay, Mr. Fikens,
Yes, Your Honor.
go ahead and put in the chat. I'll write it down. If we don't send it to the right place, I'll write it down and hand it to Ms. Silman.
Thank you, Judge.
I don't know if you like to have this. No.
Alternatively, Judge, we can, if there is a number of cases, we can.
I mean, it's not as bad as the last person that Mr. Reed had, but he does have a number of cases.
We could also, if the court is willing.
Oh, what's your date of birth, Mr. Andrews?
3/16/86.
Okay. Yes, Mr. Fikens, did you put your email address in?
I did.
Oh, then you didn't send it to me. Did he send it?
No,
Wait, let me see.
I sent it to the other Judge Shannon Holmes.
Oh, you have it, Miss Silman? Okay, she has it. Thank you, Mr. Fikens. And here's his printout. Is this the same thing?
Some of these have wrong date of birth. They got his date of birth. 3/16/86, and this has 4/19. No.
That's probably why they put them all together.
Yeah.
Okay, and that's what we'll do. All right, Mr. Fikens, I'll have you take a look at that. Someone just joined us on a telephone. Unfortunately, I won't be able to service you without an image. And so if you have a case on today, you need to come down to 36th District Court. We are located at 421 Madison in the city of Detroit. I'm in courtroom 133. I will not be able to service you on a telephone. Please come down to 36th District Court and we'll be able to service you. Thank you so much.
Hello?
Miss Sun, is that the person that's on the telephone?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, you need to come down to the courthouse, sir. If you don't have Zoom capabilities, you'll have to come in person.
Okay, yeah, because I don't know how to do the Zoom and I'm at work right now.
Okay, well, you've got a case today, sir. I don't know what to tell you.
I had just found out I had this case yesterday. I did not know I had this court date when I called court
Okay,
trying
sir,
to figure
I'm
out.
so sorry, sir. I'm so sorry. I'm currently in court. And so what I will tell you is I can't service you over the phone, okay?
So what should I do? I'm at work. I work 6 days a week. I don't know what should I do. I just found out I just had this court date today, ma'am. I just literally found out 2 days ago.
Sir, okay, I'm gonna disconnect you in 1 second if you keep talking. Sir, I'm in session right now. I don't know what to tell you to do, but you're an adult and you will have to figure it out. Because if you work 6 days a week and you have a matter in court, then it sounds like you're not gonna be able to make it any day. So I don't know what to tell you, Mr. Reed, Mr. Fikens. I'm sorry, excuse me, I'm talking. Mr. Reed, Mr. Fikens, if you would like to talk to this individual, you can, but I will not do his case over the phone because he could be anybody. So I'm not doing that.
Yes, sir. He should probably call the clerk. We don't know what his name is, and he might want to make sure he's in the right.
Yep, you may not even be in the right place. Let's have you take down this number, 313-965-2280. Take down that number and call the clerk. Let's make sure you're even in the right place, okay?
You talking to me, ma'am?
Yes, sir.
Okay, you said 313?
965.
Okay.
2280.
2280. Okay, can I ask what is this number? Is it 36th District?
Yes, sir. You're calling my court clerk, and we'll see if you're even in the right place. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Very good. Thank you. Bye-bye.
All right.
And then Miss Silman, maybe when he calls, Mr. Reed, Mr. Fikens, one of you can get his number, but I cannot do his case over the phone. I have no idea who he is. Even if he gives me a name.
Yes,
Were you
sir.
able to send that to Mr. Fikens?
I'm trying to get a better printout right now.
Oh, she's trying to get a better printout.
Judge, I see there are a number of tickets. I've looked up his history and there are a number of matters. I don't know that they could be taken care of today, Judge.
No, it's probably not. So you want to bring it back? If I give you a week, bring it back and we can go from there.
Am I entitled to speak?
Give me 1 second. Mr. Fikens, does a week sound like it's good for you though? Because he does have a number of matters.
It's certainly good for me, Judge. And I am working Wednesday too, just so this court is aware.
Okay, wonderful. Yes, Mr. Andrews?
I wasn't aware that I still had so many tickets. I thought I had the assumption that something was passed throughout the state that you guys had distinguished, had eradicated a lot of people's tickets.
No.
No, I mean, am I? Okay, am I? Are you familiar with what I'm talking about, though? I mean,
yes, I am. But sir, what I am. But no, your cases are still here. They're still outstanding here at 36th District Court, and I'm not going to be able to take a plea from you today because you have so many outstanding matters. And so, Mr. Ficus, I've called into the record at least, let's see, 4 of the matters that are on for today are scheduled for arraignment. How would you like to proceed as to the arraignment?
Thank you, Your Honor. For purpose of arraignment, we would stand mute, waive formal reading, ask the court enter a not guilty plea on his behalf.
All right, and I have done so. I will schedule all of these matters that are on the docket for Mr. Thomas that are currently on my docket. I will schedule them for pre-trial. And Mr. Ficus, I would like to put that pre-trial date for May 23rd. I'll do May 23rd, 2022. And I will schedule it for pre-trial at 9:30 a.m. Okay?
Yes, Your Honor, and I thank you for that. I just want this court to be aware of one thing. Mrs. Fikens is requiring me to take a vacation that week.
Oh, okay. Well, no, I cannot place you on that day then. All right. So let's see. Mr. Fikens, once you get a look at that list, you think you could do it on Friday?
I think I can, Judge. I'd be happy to.
On meaning this Friday, or you want to go the next Friday?
No, this
Friday? All right, very good. So we'll schedule it for pre-trial, all of these matters on Friday, May 20th, 2022. And since it's that Friday, I'll do 9:30. I can do 9:30 still.
Thank you.
All right, so sir, hopefully we'll get you all squared away, but you're gonna have to pay some tickets and stuff, and we'll work with you. But you can't get dismissals or anything like that with outstanding things here at 36, okay?
Can you can't give me an estimation how much I'll probably be coming out?
May I before you may I say something? And if I might address my client, sir, generally we'll bundle all these tickets together. It will probably be a better deal for you that they're all together. We can't estimate it right now because offers don't come from us. They come from the city attorney's office. But I will tell you that it will go well for you. I'm pretty sure it will go well for you, sir. So
all right, I appreciate that. Thank you.
And I just want you to know something. Our Judge Holmes will work with you on dates to get that paid. I know you're trying to get your license back. I know you have problems in Highland Park. You feel like there's a whole things jumbled up, but we'll get through it. Okay, sir?
All right, I appreciate that.
Thank you.
All right, come back on Friday and we'll get you as squared away as we can on our end for 36 districts, okay?
All right, thank you.
All right, you're very welcome. All right. Ms. Silman, are you ready for me to call the remainder of my docket? Okay, wonderful. Let's do that. All right, Mr. Reed, Mr. Fikens, I'm ready to call the remainder. I have the following matters. For those matters that will be show cause, my show cause date will be, it's going to be Wednesday. Hold on. 1, 2. It's going to be Wednesday, June 1st, 2022. And do you see what time did she write down what time I scheduled show causes?
Show cause on a Wednesday.
Did she put what time?
No, it's no time.
I'm about to botch the whole docket up. Okay. I don't want to.
So it looks like schedule at 1:30.
1:30 for show causes? 1:35? Is that what you said?
Yes.
All right, very good. Then I'll schedule it at 1:35. So my show cause date will be June 1st, 2022 at 1:35 p.m. for my KPSs, all of them will be personal bonds unless stated otherwise on the record. I'm starting at 1:30 PM. The gentleman that was on the phone, did you all speak with him? Was he even on my docket?
Yes, ma'am, I'm speaking to him now on the phone, and he is on the docket.
Okay, what is his last name?
Alexander,
Give me a first name.
Javante.
All right. And so he has an arraignment on today, Mr. Reed, Mr. Fike is in 3 hearings. What I can do is I will adjourn his arraignment, but he has to get on Zoom or come down to the courthouse. I won't KPS him today. And so what I will do is I will adjourn, but he's going to get his own work schedule together. That's not my issue. He's got to work that out. He must take care of his court business. And so I can arraign him to Friday. Officer, let him know that. I'm sorry, adjourn him to Friday.
Okay, because he was gonna try to show up first thing tomorrow morning.
Oh, if he can come tomorrow morning, that's fine. I have my veterans, but yes.
That's what he was saying, we were discussing on the phone.
Yeah, I can adjourn him till tomorrow. Mr. Reed, Mr. Fikens, are you all okay with that?
Yes, Your Honor.
Yes, Judge. Yes,
All
Judge.
right, very good. So for Javante Alexander, case numbers SP 122-77351, SP 121-5784, counts 1, 2, and 3. I am adjourning these matters to May 17, 2022. However, and I can adjourn them. Oh, let's see, tomorrow he can do 8:35. Okay? All right, very good. Thank you. Now I'm going to call the remainder of the docket. I'm back at 1:30. I have for Chanel Adams, SP 1243780, count 1 will be a show cause, and count 2 will be a default judgment. And then count 3 will also be a default judgment. For Roybonte Adley, I have the following. I have case numbers SP 1242412, counts 1, 2, and 3 will all be show cause. And then for Mr. Adley, I have SP 1242493, counts 1 and 2. Those will be default judgments. For Hadir Al-Bari, SP 123852661, that will be a show cause. And then I have for Mr. Al-Bari, SP 1217750, counts 1, 2, and 3. Those will all be default judgments. For Jessica Alexander, SP 1237611, that will be a show cause. And then count 2 will also, and count 3 will be show cause. And then I also have for Jessica Alexander, SP 1237977, counts 1, 2, and 3. Those will all be default judgments. For AQA Allen, I have case number SP 1239630, counts 1 and 2. Those will be show cause. And then for Allen, I have SP 1239628, that will be a default judgment. For Dante Allen, I didn't do Dante Allen today, right? All right, SP 1244954, count 1 will be a default judgment, and count 2 will be a show cause. For Michaela Amerson, case number SP 1245326, counts 1, 2, and 3, all are show cause. And then for Michaela Amerson, I have SP 1245327, counts 1 and 2, default judgments. For Darren Anderson, SP 123-81651, show cause. And count 2 will be a default judgment. For Demetrius Anderson, case number SP 122-6405, count 1 is a default judgment, and then count 2 will be a show cause. For Daquan Anderson, didn't we do something with Daquan Anderson?
Yeah, trial date.
All right, I didn't have my docket. Thank you all. For Trayvon Andrews, SP 1240862, counts 1 and 2, show cause. For Brandon Anthony, case number SP 1239822, counts 1, 2, and 3, all are show cause. And then SP 1239828, default judgment. For Larry Anthony, SP 1244966, that is going to be a show cause. And then for Larry Anthony, SP 1244966, default judgment. For Latrell Arnold, SP 1239024, counts 1 and 2, show cause. Count 3, default judgment. For Troy Artist II, SP 1241634, 1, show cause. And then for Mr. Artist, SP 1241645, counts 1, 2, and 3, default judgment. For Tia Ashley, SP 1239793, count 1 is going to be a show cause, and counts 2 and 3, default judgments. Did I miss anything?
No, Your Honor.
All right, very good. Then we are all set. Thank you all for getting on. Oh, no, we still have Miss Moses in that breakout room with Miss Jasmine Taylor. All right. I don't know that she's gonna be able to get a bond reduced on today, because there's another judge. She has a bond in front of Judge Bryant. And so her attorney has to get with Judge Bryant to get her to order a bond reduction. And I don't know if that's going to happen. And so Miss Tillman, what I'll get you to do is, for Miss Moses, let's prepare an order. She'll probably have to go back to the Wayne County Jail and be brought back over on tomorrow.
Yes, Judge.
That Ms. Taylor can continue to work with her though, because if we can get her all set up, that would be great. But her attorney's going to have to argue bond in front of Judge Bryant.
Understood, Judge.
Okay, so let's get that for Angela Moses, and that'll be for all 4 of her cases. If she's not able to get that bond reduced, and someone just Miss Taylor, are you ready, or Miss Moses?
She's on the phone right now with the service provider to see if we can get her in there. But I did want to bring to your attention, I sent it to your email. There is a bond that she had to have a tether. And I'm just now seeing that from Judge Jones.
Okay. Then let's get her as processed as we can today and get her a placement. And then what I'll do is I'll write on her order, because she'll probably have to go back to the jail. I'll write on her order, because we still have to deal with Judge Bryant's bond as well. I'll write on her order that she needs her Wayne County tether. And then why don't you reach out to Director Bomer and see how quickly we can get that done.
Okay, I will
So we
do
can get her
that.
into some treatment. Okay, but her attorney has to argue before Judge Bryant.
Okay.
All right, very good. So Ms. Stillman, can you prepare that order for me? Angela Moses.
I'm saying it's the big, right?
Yes,
And she's coming back with a.
I'm gonna just put her on for tomorrow, Miss Taylor.
You said, I'm sorry, Judge, I didn't catch that.
I'm gonna put her on for tomorrow.
Okay, tomorrow morning.
But if you could check with, and I'm not gonna have them bring her over, because we need to check to see when she can get that tether put on.
Okay, I'll reach out to Director Bomer and Sergeant Coho. Well, I've been in contact with Sergeant Coho, but I'll let Director Bomer know that we need about the tether.
And you know what, just to be a good steward over their resources as well, I probably shouldn't put her on until Friday. And if Judge Bryant reduces her bond and she can get that tether, then that means they just bring her down one time. Or how would you like to do it? You want her multiple times? Because I still have to process her for the program.
No, Judge, that actually sounds. That sounds like a good plan to just do it Friday to give everybody time, especially if she needs that Wayne County tether. And I know that takes, about 3 days. So I think
Okay.
that may be best.
Okay, sounds good. That's what I'll do, Mr. Reed, Mr. Ficus. I'll bring her back, and Miss Silman, I will bring her back on Friday, May 20th, and that will be at 8:35 a.m.
And she can be admitted into the program that day as well.
Yes, ma'am. But let's finish her processing there. Okay.
Okay.
listen. All right, very good. Mr. Reed and Mr. Ficus, I won't hold you. I'll just have you on standby because there's nothing I'm going to be able to do for her today. We did not know about that tether, and we didn't know about Judge Bryant's bond when the decision was made to put her on the docket for processing on today.
And does
Yes,
she have her own attorney, Judge? Did I hear you say that?
No. Oh, I'm sorry. Yes. Well, on her felony, as far as I know, it's for her felony.
Okay.
Okay.
No problem either way, Judge. And one last thing, if I could, is and I know Miss Tillman's doing a whole bunch, Judge, but when she can, if she could.
Her name is Miss Silman. You can't just change the first letter in her last name.
What did I say?
You said Miss Tillman.
Oh, okay. I don't hear as good as I used to, Judge.
I don't either. You might have said Silman. I don't know.
I didn't. If she could send me on Thomas Andrews, just a summary or something, so I know what cases.
Yeah, I'll work on that for you.
Thank you.
She says she's working on that for you.
Thank you.
I think he has a lot of stuff everywhere, right?
Yeah.
He does. So she's trying to bring that all together for you, Mr. Ficus.
Thank you. She's wonderful.
Yes, she is. All right, very good. Anything else?
No, Judge.
I think that's it.
All right. Then that means we are in great shape. Maybe she can hold on. Friday, yes. But we trying to get her, hopefully her attorney can get before Judge Bryant and get a bond reduction, and we need that tether. All right.
I gave her attorney that.
Okay, that was her attorney.
Yes.
Was she able to get before Judge Bryant?
I only got her answer machine or her answer service.
Okay.
I left a message of what would be happening with their plan.
All right, very good.